ready to roll. Looking at about 62.5 per quarter mile. That's 31s or 32s per 200. Puts you right around 205 at 800. About 307, 308, I would say, through 1200. Puts you right around a 410. But I want to see how honest this thing goes out. Because you got Keaton Thornsberry, the freshman from EKU, who ran 4:14 in high school. Ran 4:12 earlier this season. I think he's going to be in the mix there as well.
Three at the top, pacing the lead here through that first lap in about a half, right around 45 seconds.
Yeah, Landon Skelly, the senior of SIUE, just deciding, hey, I'm going to take this thing out. We're not going to have a pedestrian pace here with Leishan and Adam Swanson, who we'll see later in the 800 final, both kind of setting that pace early, but they come in right at 464 seconds, 65 with 1,200 to go, so you're right around that 420 pace. So this thing's going out pretty slow, and they're single file, nobody wanting to take this lead, and that is good news for Griffin Bailey, who took Section 1 regarding his chances of maybe getting high on the podium here.
Maybe not surprising to see Landon Skelly, the lone senior in this section, running his final meet here at the OVC Championships, leading the pack.
Yeah, and after the finish we saw yesterday from Nick Oakley of Eastern Illinois in the DMR, he's got the kick. He can sit back, he can wait, he can let somebody else take this thing, but you see him right there in the middle of your screen in about 5th place right now. He's got the long hair, so you can't miss him. He's just find a way. He's going to sit and run the least distance possible, and when he makes his move, I would expect it to be a big one. But you also can't get trapped in on that rail, which would really hurt you. But 210 at 800 so far. This is a slow pace.
At what point do you make that move if you're Oakland?
Well, I think you probably wait till 3 laps to go at 600 left, because at this point you're racing the time that was run by Griffin Bailey in the opening section. You cannot get hemmed in there on the rail to when you try to swing around. You just can't, because there's somebody in your way. So earlier rather than later is when I'm deciding to make a move right now. But you're seeing Eastern Kentucky now. This is playing out exactly into their hands because it's been slow early. Now their trio up front can completely control the way this pace goes.
EKU, top 3 at the top. Just passing the 3-minute mark here. Right now, it looks like Eastern Kentucky wants to finish 1, 2, 3, and if you're Oakley, you got to make that move here soon.
And remember that 4:18:33 was the time to beat out of the opening section. They're at 3:15 with 400 to go. It is not out of the question that Griffin Bailey will win this thing from the opening section. I'd be surprised, but it's certainly still a possibility at this point with EKU setting the pace here.
How rare is that, winning from that first section?
It does not happen often.
Coming around the second to last turn here. It is all Eastern Kentucky. They're actually 1, 2, 3, 4 right now, with time being about 3:45 here on the final lap. Nick Oakley has really fallen back. Maybe gassed from the DMR a little bit last night. Shouldn't have had too much effect, but right now it's going to be Eastern Kentucky looking at 1, 2, 3, possibly 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll see if they beat Griffin Bailey's time. Keaton Thornsberry is going to win this second.